Hello, hello, good morning. It's Ashley Loren from Ashley Loren Beauty. It is early. I woke up at 7 a.m. this morning. It's now a little past 8, and I thought I would go ahead and do my wake up makeup routine and be with you guys today. So to begin with, I'm going to use my MAC Prime and Fix, which is a prepping and it's a primer and a setting spray, and it's mattifying, so it's great. Looks like this. Smells good too. It has a light fragrance to it. So today it's going to be a little more mellow day. I'm going to be using a shadow that is this color, that is a little shimmery, which is lovely. And to start, we're going to prep just our lids this time because I'm not sure how far up I'm going to go. So I'm using the Revolution Pro Conceal and Define as a eyelid primer because I don't have one yet. I ordered it. It's on the way, but it's not here yet. We're just going to put a little bit. I'm not going to put it as high up as I usually do. Now you can use your concealer as a contour stick if you don't have any, and just skip doing the dark parts, just to let you know. We're just gonna go a little bit of the way up. It's wanting me to go all the way up, so I guess it's what we're doing. Can always fix it if I don't like it. But it's a light coat too, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Maybe put a little bit under my eyes since I got up so early. Makes such a funny sound. So, going all around the eye today. Just to brighten those eyes up underneath here. Okay, got my handy dandy wipey. Baby wipes are great. They're great for so many things. Oh my god, I didn't know till I was a mom that they are so useful. It's hard to explain, but they're just really good for a lot of things. Wiping up spills, stuff that doesn't get picked up by a vacuum, that's really small, etc., etc., wiping off your makeup, whatever. Oh, and something new I did. I tried dip nails. I tried doing my nails with dip powder, and it came out pretty good. There's silver sparkles. It's my cloud ring, my wedding ring, and look. There you go. So, okay, so we are going to go ahead and grab our brush, give it a little quick wipe. It's not even the right brush, but this one is going to be great. I just found a brush I forgot I had. So, this is a loose powder by Naked Cosmetics. Okay, comes in a little loose thing with the lid. And we're going to go ahead, and what we're going to do is dip our brush in the loose powder and then tap off the excess into the top. See that gorgeous color? It's gorgeous. I love this color green. I'm leaving a little space in the corners because I was thinking I might go in with a little bit of a peach shimmer right there. Or I can just leave it for the white. I am going to go up a little bit. Let's go ahead and get both eyes done and dusted, so to speak. Okay. So we are going to go up like we usually do because the false lashes take up a lot of space on your eye. Now I'm not always going to do it this way. When I get my new palettes, there's going to be some colors and formulations that are going to be more lightly put on. But for now, I'm really enjoying this color. So, always looks a little weird in the beginning. So I want to make it the same, but you can't always make it exactly symmetrical. See, this one's going down in a straight line. This one's not. So let's see if we can fix that. There. Okay. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. But wow. The color looks so different with the concealer underneath it. Never worn this color with the concealer underneath it. I just did it on my bare skin and it was a lot lighter. So I wasn't expecting this. But it's great. Okay. So if you see any mistakes, you can always go back with a wipey and kind of clean it up a little bit. I'd like to round out this corner a little bit. Then come back with my brush. Round it. Okay. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Wow, that color pops. I can't wait till I get my actual primer and see what that looks like. I'm going to see if there's anything that take me to Ibiza palette. I know there's a highlighter that I want. This is the Take Me to Ibiza palette from Beauty Bay. Has all kinds of colors that I've been using. I haven't gotten to using the orange and the yellows yet, but I will at some point. I have a particular look that I did one time with a yellow shirt on, and I loved it. So yellow can actually be a lot of fun. People are kind of scared of yellow, but you shouldn't be because it's fun and it can go with a lot of other colors. Like I did a yellow and pink one time, and it was really pretty. So I also like to paint, and I haven't painted in a really long time. So this is kind of like me painting a little bit. So it's one reason I do it the way that I do it, probably. Let's see. There's a little bronze shimmer and a peach shimmer. I think the bronze is going to go best at this point. we're just going to sweep that bronze in a little bit. I'm going to go back with my wipey and just see how that's a little bit getting too close to my nose there. There we go. Oh, just making mistakes all over the place. Okay. I was just going to go into the corners, but now I'm kind of doing a halfway mark. Okay. So. I'm just going to soften it a little bit, add a little dimension. Let's see. Okay. Bronze is popping. This looks really pretty if you do a black corner here. And I'm going to do that another day with the bronze. It's really, really gorgeous and very like classic kind of night out look, but you can wear it during the day too. Nobody says you can't. I do. Especially during quarantine. I mean, we don't really exactly have anywhere to go at this point. Alright, so I think I feel satisfied with that. So now we're going to go and we're going to do our highlighter. And I'll put that brush down and get this brush. I'm so glad this palette comes with a highlighter at the bottom as well as one of the palettes, because one of the actual little circle palettes, because it's already running out of the little circle. Because I use it so much for my highlight. I was going to put music on today, but I thought, oh, I don't think they'll be able to hear me. Plus, it's hip-hop, so I don't know what y'all like, but I like a myriad of music, and hip-hop is one of them. Okay. We're just going to go here in a second now and go with our bronze, go with our green. And I've actually got another green I can use. over this one, just to give it a little depth. The point was, though, was to solidify the lines. That color green, though, is so different. Actually could have used that with the shirt that I'm wearing, but we went with the sparkly because normally it's very muted. But with the concealer primer, it's much darker than what I'm used to it being. So, but that's okay. It was a surprise, and I'm glad to see what it turns out like. I could have totally used the Taking Me to Ibiza palette, though, because it does have a green in it that's really pretty that I didn't realize was even there. So now I know. I'm just doing this to clean up the lines of where the highlighter went, so the highlighter doesn't block the color that we did. Okay, so we've got our shadow on. I just wiped off my highlight. Okay. Okay, to me, it's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be perfect. So, let go of the perfectionism trait and just move on. Okay? So, I don't know. I just don't know. I feel like I need more of that gorgeous green, and I didn't mean to do so much bronze. So we'll go back in, do a little bit more green. Okay. Now it's kind of blending together a little bit. Might even go in with this green over here and just go over the bronze and get like a lovely green bronze combination. No, that's not going to do it. Okay. Okay. So we added some more of the green. Okay, I could do this all day, so I'm going to stop myself there. And put away my loose powder before it gets everywhere. And we are going to move on to the foundation. No, I think we're going to do the liner. When the foundation's on, it gets kind of slippery. You can always go like that to blow off the excess. Okay. Okay. Now this is Eyelure, and it has a little stamp at the end to do your corners, which is really cool. But one stamp of mine is not as clear cut as the other, so I don't always do it, but I might add it at the end today. We'll see. So I'm going to be mixing MAC Sea Lightful in Light, the tinted moisturizer. I'm going to be mixing that. Oh, I forgot to get my beauty blender wet. Dang it. Oh well. That with some of the dark, the Ordinary. It's a medium dark, really. Just going to mix that in my hand. Now we're definitely going to need a baby wipe. Really wish I had wet my beauty blender, but I didn't. Still a little damp, but not really. Okay, so I'm going to use a brush to blend this. Now, as you can see on my neck, my self-tanner that I used for the first time in my life is patching off, and I don't have the removal yet. It's on its way, but it's patching off. It is so annoying. Okay. Now we'll just take our blender, blend away any brush strokes. It's really hard to do when it's not wet, but that's okay. And we're going to close the palette for now. And we're going to move on to contouring. Okay. So you guys kind of know the deal by now. I have Sosu by Susan Jackson, Conceal and Warm. Okay, I'm going to use the Warm to contour. See if I have a clip. No, I don't. Okay. I'm going to grab one of my handy dandy headbands here. Keep this off her hairline. Okay. So that is done. Now we're going to blend it in with the dark first. And I'm blending it towards the center of my face. And then we're going to blend this. On the sides of our nose. It's like women's war paint. Okay, now we're going to do the light portion. Just do light strokes. Okay, now we're going to take our MAC Studio Fix powder, which is almost out. And this time I'm going to use a sponge to gently press the powder in. And blend this a little bit more. Okay. We're going to let the contour stay contoured. But one is much more contoured than the other. So we're going to even that out. And I didn't put it in the same spot for a reason. Alright. So we're going to just take the pad and press the makeup in. And set. See how well that works. Not my favorite, so we're going to use a brush instead. Easy peasy. Brush will get in there. Okay. And I'll be ordering more of that soon. What are we going to do next? We are going to do our brows. And we're going to pick out our lashes. So, here is the lookbook for lashes. Called Lashes for Days. I'm going to pick out my lashes for today. And we are going to use this one and this one. I'm going to go ahead and put the glue on our lashes, okay? Changed my mind on which ones I want. So one I like better. It's called Kiss Me is what they named the lash. just painting the lashes. There's a little band on the lashes, and you just paint the glue on. But it takes a while to get tacky. It comes out white and it dries clear, so you want to wait till it's somewhere in between white and clear and it's tacky. Because otherwise it's going to be slipping and sliding all around your face. Took me a while to get used to using lashes. And the magnetic ones, the eyeliner always dripped in my eyes. I tried those and it just wasn't my thing. So now we're going to go on to do our brows with the semi-permanent brow kit by Be Perfect. Comes with stencils, but I am only going to use the powder and the brush because I've done the stencils and I know how to do it now without the stencils. But there ain't nothing wrong, there isn't anything wrong with using the stencils. So if you get a kit with stencils, use them. Why not? Okay, we're just using the edge of the brush to make a line. The kids are still sleeping. Lucky ducks. Alright. So now we've gone in and we've done our brows, okay? Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Eventually I might do my brows a different way, but for right now this is how I'm doing it. I think I'm going to be ordering a different set, but I'm not sure. So there's that. Now we can go ahead and apply our blush and our baking powder, which is actually translucent powder, but it's called baking when you use it a certain way, which I will show you. I'm in the laundry room, so there's clothes that are being sorted and whatnot back here. So don't be alarmed. And this is the Revolution Pro blush, and it's actually really great. I think it's great. It comes with a really good shade selection. This is a very peach blush here. As you can see, I go over it with a rosy tone. Mainly on the apples, but we are going to stroke up. Then I'm going to go with the highlighter. There's a highlighter in here. And calm it down a bit. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm going to go back, grab a different brush, and use the baking powder, translucent powder. And this one is also by Revolution Pro. I went on a little Revolution Pro buying spree for a minute there, just because it was good, well priced and good quality. So, you know. Okay, we're going to go under the eyes like that. We're going to go a little up here and down the nose. not really baking up on my forehead here. It's just blending in, which is fine. It just adds a little bit more highlight, which is nice. Okay, and then we'll brush out the excess in a few minutes after it has time to bake, which I think is hilarious. But that's the term they use. So I'm going to go on to doing the highlighting now, even though my blush came with a bit of a highlighter. Most blushes do not. So I'm going to take my brush and gently go over. This is a Sosu Glow Up palette. You can see it has a blush tone and a contour tone as well. And we're going to go over all the parts that would hit the sun. Or that the sun would hit, depending on how you want to say it. I actually feel better when I got up earlier today than when I've slept in, so I'm not minding it too much. Go down our nose. Here a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. And right here. Okay. And then we're going to grab our highlighter and go back over our brows now with it. And we're just going to use our fingers to blend that. That just helps kind of give a little more highlight, and it also helps to define the brows. So that is handy. And you know what? I might even use this highlight up here because it's very goldeny, which I like. And it's a strong highlight. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Okay. I'm liking that a lot. Go in the corners. Okay. Okay. So, even it up a little bit. There we go. Now, we're going to go in and use the same brush, which is not a contour brush, but I don't have one right now. We're going to use the peach on our cheeks. And then we're going to use the brown on our contour. This is the time to make your fishy face. Okay. Came a little too far out there. Okay. So, what's left is our mascara and our lashes. And at the end, we'll curl them. And we'll do some lips. Really want to wear red lipstick, but I'm not sure if it's really going to be the take it with the green. Another look I have that does go really well with red that I'll have to do sometime. Now you can do a lot more layers if you're not wearing false lashes. I'm just doing a light layer. Okay. I'm going to go ahead use a stamp. See, that one doesn't come all the way through. So that kind of sucks. Okay, so we've got little wings there. Now we're going to go on to do the lashes. And I'll fluff out my hair a bit and we will be good to go. So, go ahead to perfect. You don't really need to even press them down when they're the right tackiness. But I'm doing it anyways. To be sure, to be sure. Okay, now something feels funny. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, hold on a second. That's better anyways. Okay. Now we're going to curl the lashes. Okay. Now, I am just going to go ahead and do my lips and wipe my hand off. Take off my headband. And get ready to take my hair out. We're going to use the pink, I think, this time because of the lovely green color. I think would be complemented by pink nicely. And this is by Sosu as well. It's called So Kiss Me. And it's in Oh Boy is the color. So, hope you guys are having fun. Hopefully this helps some of you. There's nothing wrong with watching a tutorial. I certainly have done it myself. So that is very pink. Not sure how I feel about it. A nude might have been better. Should we go with the nude? Let's take out our hair and see how we feel about it. It's fine. It's pretty. Okay. I braided it again last night. And put some 100% all natural organic argan oil on it, which I do from time to time. It's really good for your hair and skin, especially if you have any eczema or anything like that, which I've had to deal with before and a lot of people have. Okay, so that is the look for today. Oh. Today is a Green Day, which was one of my first albums that I ever got, was Green Day when I was in elementary school, believe it or not. So if we want, we could put some of it back like this, which is always very pretty. And then I can use bobby pin, or I can just let this be free. There we go. Okay, so Ashley Loren from Ashley Loren Beauty, and I hope you guys had a great day, or are having a great day rather, having a great morning. For those of you in the States who are still sleeping, but I hope when you wake up that you have a good morning and that you get to watching my video. So have a great one. Thank you so much. Bye.